fine facility is Jack Nelson, former world record holder and present-day Olympic coach.
We believe in SuperSwim so much here at the International Swimming Hall of Fame that we use it daily for everybody. In fact, all the college teams, about 2,000 youngsters come down here during the college season, and you know, at Christmas time for the forum, and they get on the SuperSwims, and we have our little people, our middle-sized people, and our Olympic potential Olympic champions on the SuperSwim on a year-round basis. We can do anything on the SuperSwim that we do in the water. So, for instance, if we want to go a 15-second, 30-second, 45-second, minute, 45, 30, 15, we can do that. If we want to go 5 minutes, pull, 5 minutes kick, 5 minutes swim, we can do that. We can run intervals. It just works for everybody. It's great for the heart and lungs. Just great for the heart and lungs. Not to mention how it firms up your muscles. Gentlemen, switch to freestyle. Switch to freestyle for a minute. Real easy free. So you can do any stroke on SuperSwim, or you can do any kick on SuperSwim. And the beauty of it is, if you go on SuperSwim on a daily basis, you just get stronger and stronger and stronger.
The people that first try SuperSwim are amazed it's something so simple and so, you know, usable, can improve their stroke and improve their conditioning so rapidly. It's real fantastic.
At a luxurious South Florida beach resort where guests are pampered and offered only the best in impeccable surroundings and personalized service, SuperSwim remains the choice of its recreational directors in providing their guests with first-class aquatic exercise equipment.
As a director of recreation, I use SuperSwim in many of our programs with the adults and children. It's a great way to exercise. I have people asking for it and wanting to take it to their own homes.
I love SuperSwim. It's a great way to exercise. It is the best form of exercise. It's right there. It's available all the time. We have it right there at the side of the pool. Everybody can use it, and everybody asks us about it, and we tell them it's a great way to exercise and show them how to exercise with it.
Don, we have a special guest with us who's really enjoyed SuperSwim, and I know you're going to enjoy meeting him. His name is Dr. Joseph Angelini. How you doing, Joseph? Good to see you again. Dr. Angelini, we see John in the swimming pool there. What's happening to his spinal cord? What are the pros and cons that are taking place here?
Well, first of all, he's doing what we call non-weight-bearing exercise, which means that gravity is taken out of effect from his body, so he's able to exercise without the compression that you would get outside of water. With that in mind, he's swimming, he's getting some resistance around his pelvic area from the SuperSwim, but that's minimal and causes a little bit of a tractional component to his swimming. There's very little negative result going on with what he's doing right now. Versus going out jogging or some of these other sports? Yes, someone who isn't an athlete or hasn't done many of these other activities find themselves becoming injured. Exercise like this, everyone has been in the water from one time or another, and you can swim with a stroke such as what John is doing with the breaststroke or any type of movement against the resistance of the SuperSwim, and you can still gain a benefit from it, and that's a very important element of the SuperSwim.
Don, did you realize in terms of the therapy it could help for people, especially in sports that are going through therapy? You saw the strength of that too, right? And you're seeing doctors like Dr. Angelini giving recommendations.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of doctors across the country now using the product and also recommending it for therapy and that. But initially, when we first designed the product, we did not see that particular aspect of it. But it has been a really nice development for us.
I would recommend it for therapy for somebody who had maybe a shoulder injury, is recovering from an injury and was maybe doing weight training, because swimming also stretches ligaments too. Swimming, you know, boxers are swimming now. I mean, it strengthens and stretches muscle and ligaments. So I think it'd be excellent for therapy, particularly shoulder injuries and back injuries.
Our daughter is in need of physical therapy because she has a brittle bone disease, and one of the safest forms of therapy for her is the swimming pool, where she doesn't have to worry about getting injured, and it's just a very good overall body toning, muscle strengthening, and works on her heart, gets everything going for her. And her physical therapist recommended the SUPERSWIM because she owns one herself and saw how great it was for her, just for her daily exercise. My daughter just loves it. Having physical therapy for a child is not really much fun, but using the SUPERSWIM in the pool, she can turn it into a play activity and get her total workout in the pool.
Are you really saying you believe in this product? I mean...
Well, I think the best testimony to the product is that I use it myself. And I've been using it for over a year now. And it's a phenomenal training tool for myself.
And you have it in your house right now?
It's in my house, and I've been recommending it to my patients through the time period that I was convinced that it was a benefit to myself.
Jack, why do you use SUPERSWIM?
Well, frankly, it was the only thing that's ever come around that's been able to give me the safety factor that I was always looking for, because I was afraid to go in the pool alone.
Why were you afraid?
Well, you know, when you get over 40, you're subject to a lot of different things that might happen. Heart attacks, blackouts, etc. So when this came out, I grabbed it real fast, and it's been a blessing. It really has. It gives me the ability to swim alone at any time I want to, and with safety factor too.
Right now we have a special guest with us. Jack, we're glad to have you with us. What is so special about SUPERSWIM?
The SUPERSWIM just gives you what you need. It's an amazingly simple device that no one ever thought of until Don Bellerive came up with the idea, and now it's sweeping the country. I'm really happy to say that I was one of the first guys to get a hold of it. So
that's great. And again, you have people from around the country here and internationally that come and train at the Hall of Fame, so they're getting exposure to SUPERSWIM over these many years. What's the response of some of those people?
We have right now over 8 different countries represented in our training program. These young people are preparing for the Olympics, and when their coaches or their presidents of their clubs come by, they all want to know about SUPERSWIM, because since I've had it, both at the University of Miami and at the International Swimming Hall of Fame, my teams have become better than ever in the history of time, in the history of our time.
Coach, we see SUPERSWIM, we see that you have the facility that you do. Tell us what you would recommend to people at home who might not be Olympic hopefuls, but they just want to get a good exercise at home. What do you personally recommend as a coach who deals with this all the time?
Well, this is easy because my wife and I are fortunate enough to have a SUPERSWIM in our home pool. And in that we don't have the time to train at the Hall of Fame in a 50-meter Olympic-sized pool, we will get on the SUPERSWIM at home and go through all the different exercises which will exercise every muscle in our body, and we can work for anywhere from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, up to 30 minutes, whatever the person needs. That's the beauty of it. It's you and the SUPERSWIM, and that's really all you need. We'll get on the SUPERSWIM at home and go through all the different exercises which will exercise every muscle in our body, and we can work for anywhere from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, up to 30 minutes, whatever the person needs. That's the beauty of it. It's you and the SUPERSWIM, and that's really all you need.